Hi guys, so for this video I'm using yarn in two different colors. The yarn is in size 4 medium and the knitting needles are in size 6 millimeters. So I'll start by leaving a medium size tail. Now I need to chain 10 stitches. This one already counts as 1. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now that I cast it on 10 stitches, I'm going to have to increase in every row. So I'll turn my work around. So see how this first stitch has a front and a back. I'm going to increase 1 stitch from the first part of the stitch, and then I'll knit the back of a stitch. Now I'll knit to the next 9 stitches. So this completes row 1. Now for row 2 I'll turn my work around, and then again I'll increase in the same way. So I'll knit the front part of the stitch, then I'll knit the back part of the stitch. Again I'll knit the rest of the stitches now. We started with 10 stitches and we are increasing 1 stitch for every row. The increase is done through the first stitch. So we started with 10 stitches, and at this point we have 50 stitches. We increased 40. At this point our work should measure around 5 inches. Now we're going to divide this work in half. I'm going to use yarn in different color. So we are going to work on the first 25 stitches on half of this work. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 25. Now right here, through the center, between stitch 25 and 26, I'll place the stitch marker. I'll start by knitting 2 together, and then I'll knit the rest of these stitches one by one until we reach this next stitch marker. Now that we have reached this stitch marker, I'll turn my work around. Then I'll knit these first 2 stitches together. And then I'll knit the rest of the stitches one by one. Until we reach the end of this row. So we are working on this first half, and the second half we'll work on later. Again, now I'll turn my work around, and then I will knit 2 stitches together. Now I'll knit the rest of the stitches one by one. And we repeat this until we have only 1 stitch left. So here we have only 2 stitches left. I'll knit 2 together for the next row. And now I will chain 1, then I'll cut this yarn. So we have finished this first part. Now we're going to finish the other half the same way as we did this. Make sure to start from the right side. Since we're using 2 colors, it will end up looking this way. So for the other half, we'll repeat the same thing. So we start by knitting these first 2 stitches together. Now I'll knit the rest of the stitches. So we repeat the same thing as we did for the first part. Make sure to decrease in the beginning of every row by knitting 2 together. So we continue decreasing for every row until we end up having only 1 stitch left. So the widest part here measures 12 inches. Well, yeah, 12 inches. The middle part here is 5 inches, and from one corner to another it's 8.5 inches. So now from the wrong side, I'm going to join these 2 sides together. See? These 2 triangles. The tips of the triangle, I'll start there. And remember, in the beginning of our work we started with 10 stitches, so I'm starting from the side. So insert this needle through every stitch. Only these 10 stitches that we have worked with in the beginning of our work. Alright, like this. Okay. This is all for today, guys, and I'll see you next time with another video.